Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Jess. If you enjoy handbag videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. You'll super love it. I'm gonna do a handbag tag today, which I saw on a lady's Instagram called Sabina. I'll link her Instagram below, and the tag is pretty much just about my handbags. I'm gonna talk about my newest bag, my oldest bag, my least used bag, my last used bag, and my favorite bag. You may have seen my handbag collection from I think 2 videos back, and yes, I think I have about maybe around 24 or so handbags, so quite a few for I don't know, I'm 29 years old. I have collected bags for maybe 5 or so years. You know, in the beginning I bought a lot of pre-loved bags and I ended up selling them on eventually. One of my first Chanel bags was a vintage Chanel, which I kind of wish I still had it. I think I got it for about $600, and the lambskin was super soft and worn out, and all the gold plating had chipped off, and I think I ended up selling it for about $1,000 to fund my rectangular mini bag, this one. And yeah, ever since then I did buy a few vintage Chanel bags since then, but I've actually sold most of the ones that I've had. So yeah, anyway, a bit of background about my handbag collection. Now, my newest handbag that I purchased recently is my Balenciaga kittens bag. I got this from a friend, and I actually got it at the exact same time. This Balenciaga triangle duffel bag. Actually, my first Balenciaga bags. I never ever owned like the motorcycle, the kind of city bag. When I would say like a few years back, I did want that motorcycle bag, like the mini size. And as I got older, it kind of became a little bit out of fashion. But to be honest, I think it is still cool. Like, Balenciaga have a very similar style out at the moment that is not exactly the same as the original kind of motorcycle bag. But I think if you're thinking of getting it, I'd probably get it because they're still secondhand, pretty reasonable prices. I haven't really had these bags for too long to do a full review of them, but really good quality actually, and the prices, you know, secondhand, they are absolutely amazing for Balenciaga. So yeah, if you're thinking of getting a Balenciaga bag, you can really get some good deals. My oldest bag, now in terms of when it was created, I think my oldest bag would be either my multicolor Speedy HL, which is not even that old, it's like from the early 2000s. A Chanel shopper tote bag. I feel like they were from around the same time, the early 2000s. I don't have any vintage Chanel bags anymore. I have owned some in the past. But yeah, there's something about 90s Chanel which is really cool. So, but yeah, you can't have them all. Sometimes I did kind of sell bags to get more bags. I would say one of my older bags that I was actually had in my collection would be my Armani camera bag, which I got given to me a few years ago when, yeah, I worked at Armani. My last used bag. Now, truthfully, guys, it was actually my kitten's Balenciaga bag. So that's a bit boring. I'm kind of doubling up on an answer. Yeah, I wore that on the weekend just to a friend's house. So it was like, yeah, pretty easy to wear bag. What is another bag I've worn recently? Oh, actually, I think it was my vanity. I actually wore this to work not long ago, but I didn't really get to see much daytime. I kind of just took it to work and put it, you know, away, and I didn't really use it. But I think I used this recently, like maybe a few days ago. Yeah. And my least used bag, guys, to be honest, I don't use most of my bags most of the time. I just kind of collect them and I use them kind of each week. So I try and use all of my bags, but truthfully, my least used is probably my tweed one. It's a bit of a special occasion bag, it being tweed, and I love just looking at the detail of the Lesage tweed. I think it is almost like a work of art, so I don't mind holding on to it for that purpose. A lot of my bags I kind of have just collected because to me there is, I don't know, I like bags that are not always super functional, but just yeah, it's almost like artwork to me. So to me, this one is something that I don't use much, but I love having it and kind of looking up at the details of it, because you can see there is quite a lot of threads and work within the fabric. And my favorite bag, guys, oof, wow, you know, I would say my Kelly 28, just because it is one of those like holy grail kind of bags that you aim to get, but I haven't used it yet, so I can't say whether it is my favorite. Like, it's some crap on it. Anyway, I can't say whether it is my favorite because I haven't actually properly used it. I might end up using it and be like, this is the worst bag ever, because I don't know. I don't think that will happen. A lot of people have said it's quite annoying to open and close and that sort of thing, but I did have a Her bag and that I could deal with that, so I feel like this is probably a little bit easier than the Her bag. So I guess this would be one of my it would be my favorite because it was kind of like a goal to get it. But in terms of like my favorite that I've used quite a lot, well, I mean, oh, it's so hard to choose, guys. Like, I love my yellow Chanel bag, but my favorite that I really use quite a lot is my Chanel 19. This is just such an easy to use bag, and I love that the goat skin is actually quite durable, and I also like the navy blue. So yeah, probably my favorite to use at the moment is my 19. I just find it really functional, and it goes with everything, and it's kind of like, you know, one of those dream bags that I kind of saved up to get. So yeah, that would probably, the 19's probably my current favorite. Thanks for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it, and feel free to do this tag as well. I would love to tag bits and bags. And yeah, I'll see you in my next one. Bye.